Hey guys, what's up? Hunter here, and I'm back bringing you another professional commentary, a tournament matchup today. So I've been really looking forward to bringing you this game. I've been meaning to bring it to you. I tried doing it yesterday, but I had some technical problems. I've ironed those out, and we're back on track. So I am bringing you mOOnGLaDe versus Az. mOOnGLaDe here, the purple Zerg player at the 2 o'clock position on Lost Temple. And then to the south, we do have Az, who is a Protoss player. And just to give you a little background information, Az is he played Protoss for Brood War and for Starcraft 2 as well. He's quite well known in the beta, and he actually came first place in an IC Cup event, the League number 2 event. And then mOOnGLaDe, on the other hand, he's more known for his Warcraft 3 play, although he did play Zerg and Brood War as well. And this tournament matchup is it's a quarterfinal matchup in the Tasman 2 tournament. So this is just one of the games. It was a best of 7, I believe. Unfortunately, I can't bring you like all 7 games, but I got you this one. It is my favorite matchup. It is a really good game. So let's just get right into the commentary itself, as we do have Az here chrono boosting his economy, and mOOnGLaDe has already scouted his position. And mOOnGLaDe himself is getting a spawning pool behind the mineral line and doing full scouting with his probe. So both players able to scout each other's positions right away. Interesting for Az here, he is doing a bit of an unorthodox wall-in. He's got those 2 pylons down already. Well, the second pylon's going down right now, and his gateway is going to wall off the choke point. As we can see right here, the choke point to his natural expansion, as he is chrono boosting a Zealot out, and this probe here is on some kind of acid trip, as it is just spinning in circles. And so it looks like some early pressure actually for Az, as he is going to try to get the Zealot out as fast as he can, chrono boosting it, and going to try to send it to mOOnGLaDe's base, putting on a little bit of early pressure, continuing to chrono boost a second Zealot out. So let's see if this early pressure is going to work for Az, and yeah, we'll just see what happens from here on out. I just want to quickly say, before the action really gets, on track here, wow, StarCraft 2 is out tomorrow. This is StarCraft 2 Eve here. I couldn't be more excited, guys. Oh god, look at this Zealot. He is getting surrounded by Zerglings. Oh, that Zealot has nowhere to run, and that is exactly how not to micro your single Zealot, as he probably should have waited for his buddy to show up before engaging. But those 5 Zerglings were able to easily surround the Zealot and take him out. And is this Zealot gonna endure the same fate? We're just gonna have to see, as he gets surrounded as well. So again, Az is back down to just 1 Zealot, and he is going to put a little pressure on this fast expansion for mOOnGLaDe. But I'm not sure if it's going to be effective, because Az has already lost 2 Zealots. It was not exactly effective microwing by Az, and that early pressure has been thwarted. So as I was saying a second ago, StarCraft 2 is finally here. I've been looking forward to this game since I was like in the 7th grade or something, and it's finally here at long last. Like 10 years of development practically, and it's here. So I'm pumped. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Midnight release tomorrow night. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited. I hope you guys are pumped for it too, as mOOnGLaDe's Zerglings are beginning to go to town on the wall-in, and these 2 Zealots are going to be far more effective than a single Zealot. But are these Zerglings going to be enough to take them out? We're just going to have to see. These 2 Zealots have very low HP, and a number of Zerglings went down, probably about 5, maybe 6 Zerglings. I think 6 Zerglings did die, but quick reaction by Az, putting an additional pylon there to complete the wall-in, so that there aren't going to be any Zerglings seeping through, because you do not want to get Zerglings into your main base, Zerglings up in your mineral line, harassing your probes, and just damaging your economy in that respect. So good work for Az, being able to complete that wall and finally getting some gas. Take note, Az has only got his first assimilator up right now, as it is warping in as we speak, and mOOnGLaDe is going to begin to saturate his natural expansion, putting a creep tumor down there, going to try to start extending that creep, as that is just so vital as a Zerg player, and many Zerg players do forget to do that. So obviously a speed boost is a huge advantage for the Zerg player if he can get that creep. 2 Zealots here, marching right in, going to engage this Queen, as the Queen is not going to go toe-to-toe against 2 Zealots, but he is trying to, mOOnGLaDe is trying to micro his Queen, trying to get some damage off on these Zealots. Zealots taken out one drone right there on the mineral line, forcing all the drones off the mineral line. And now, with about 8 Zerglings and a Queen, he is going to engage these Zealots, and it looks like these Zealots' days are numbered as they both go down. So the Zealots were able to pick off 1, maybe 2 drones and force all the drones off the mineral line, so it certainly did affect the income of mOOnGLaDe. And, yeah, so a nice Zerg versus Protoss. Another reason why I am bringing you this matchup. I do not think I've done a Protoss versus Zerg in quite a while, if I have even done one at all. I don't think I have, so that, I mean, another reason why, and it should be an exciting matchup, as we are getting weapons level 1 being chrono boosted out at the Forge, and more Zealots on the way, and gas along with Cybernetics Core for the Protoss player as. And check out mOOnGLaDe's play here. He is going to be taking out the Destructible Rocks, not at the 4 o'clock high yield, but at the high yield to the northwest. So he is sort of relying on, Az not doing, you know, complete map scouting. mOOnGLaDe is going to try to take map control as a Zerg player and maybe do something with his high yield. I don't know why else he'd be taking out these Destructible Rocks, but maybe we'll see an expansion up there soon enough. Warp Gate technology is on the way, along with another 3 gateways for the Protoss player. Chrono boosting that Warp Gate. Research very important, and these Destructible Rocks will be down any minute now. And it looks like for the Zerg player, we are going to have Hydras, because he does have that lair tech. I didn't mention it a second ago, but the lair has popped, and a second acid trip going down this game, and the Hydralisk Den has just completed as well. So we are going to see some Hydralisks on the way. 1 Spine Crawler going to help thwart any more early pressure from the Protoss player as these 3 Zealots turn around, and they do head home. They do not want to be engaging this many Zerglings, or do they, as they are going toe-to-toe with these Zerglings, and 4 Zealots are able to pretty effectively take out, maybe about 8, but it was not worth it, as losing those 4 Zealots quite detrimental. Lucky for Az, he does have 2 Photon Cannons up behind the wall in, and I mean, the Zerglings just are not going to be able to have the time it takes to destroy the wall in, as they're getting blasted in the face with Photon Cannons. So those Zerglings have turned around, gone home, and they are now in mOOnGLaDe's base. Also, 6 Warp Gates have arrived for Az, and his Twilight Council is on the way as well. The Zerg player is getting Overlord movement speed, and these 5, 4, 3 Zealots are getting whittled down very quickly by this Zerg army. And there you go, the expansion for the high yield is on the way to the northwest for the Zerg player. Now let's see what the Zerg player mOOnGLaDe decides to do here, as he is focusing down the Warp Gate, trying to make a big dent in the walling. These Hydralisks are out of range of the Photon Cannons, so they are able to take out that first Warp Gate. They're working now on the Forge, and the Photon Cannon's getting a couple of blasts off there. And with a little bit of micro, it looks like mOOnGLaDe is going to take out this Forge as well.